My dear friends, the secret to failure in network marketing is feeling that you don't have time to study network marketing principles. Because failure is because of not knowing, because of ignorance, I would want to use today to open your mind to a powerful system that works. The first discussion we're going to have today, I'm going to call it understanding network marketing. I'll teach you what it is not first. It is not pyramid scheme. It is not come and drop money and we will double it for you. It is not, I have a paying platform. No. Number two, network marketing is not pyramid sales of maybe certificate. No. It is not a first come, first serve basis. In network marketing, do you know that sometimes the first person may be there and the last person to come will be the one that will hit the big money? So it is what you bring to the table is what they give you back. But it gives you an opportunity to do something great. Now, you will see people going around marketing all sorts of products and hoping that their source of income will come out of the sales of that product every day. That is not network marketing. That is what they call direct sales business. Of course, direct sales business is not a bad business, but we're talking about network marketing today. It is not. What then is network marketing? Please listen carefully. Network marketing is that system where the parent company uses or creates an opportunity for independent consumers to become independent business associates with the parent company. They consume their product directly, they notice the products are good, and they also recommend the product consumption and product sales to their friends and relatives. There is a difference between investing millions and looking for who to buy your products and investing little and creating opportunity for as many friends of yours or relatives to also invest their own little investment to also test and see that the products are good. So network marketers are not head hunters, but they are heart hunters, looking for those who emotionally are ready to at least make a change in their lifestyle. Network marketing is not that opportunity you see out there where people hawk products around. Network marketing, as we see today, is moving more than $200 billion worth of products. And some of the companies are in Fortune 500 category. Let nobody talk you out of it. A lot of things that's happening in the world, very great because of network marketing. If you hear of big names, the secret wealthy people like Rockefeller and the rest, they are all network marketers. And there are lots and lots of big pastors that are all into network marketing. So as for validity, as for credentials, we have them. Now, we'll not waste time on this, but at least open your mind to what network marketing is. We will now want to go to the next part. And that next part is what we call 2 times 2 equals 4. Please, what is 2 times 2? What is 2 times 2? If you are there, I would want you to type 2 times 2. What is it? I want to see who can get it fast. 2 times 2. If we don't know what 2 times 2 is, then we don't qualify to be in network marketing. Like, seriously? 2 times 2. Are you hearing me? It's like I'm having some issues. People are not hearing me. Okay. Obong from Uyo, 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, Kyria, 2 times 2 is 4. How many? How many? All right. Thank you very much. That's okay. 2 times 2 is 4. And 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. Bring 2 people. Train the 2 how to bring their 2. and you see yourself on 18 persons, 16 persons doing business with you, if only you can train, how many? 2. Is that not wonderful? Now, this discussion is to remove the proverbial saying off the monkey's back, that they are not asking you to go and start talking to the whole world before you can make it a network marketing. Our system encourages deep, deep, deep down. How is that achieved? Just struggle to influence only 2, 3, 4, or 5 of your friends. Finish. You have made all that network marketing asks you to do. There is a network marketing company that I was involved with. At a certain point, I created 160,000 people. Out of the 160,000 people, the bonus was coming from only 4 of my network, 4 of my friends. 4. Please, this is important. I'm sure you have listened to the expression, bring, don't bother. Our system, you may not even bring. But do you have friends? Can you send a message to your friends? And the message you're going to send is simple. Please write it down. If you see a friend and you befriend a friend, and you also befriend their friends, you will see yourself seeing more than 2 people immediately. Do you know anyone who wants a lifestyle change? Do you know who? Anyone who wants a lifestyle change? This is important. Once the answer is yes, I know somebody who wants a lifestyle change, of course, business has started. And most times that your friend will tell you, you don't know before, am I not the one that needs a lifestyle change? Why would he accept that there's a lifestyle change? Because you did not direct attention to him. You ask him whether you know somebody who wants a lifestyle change. If you ask this question between now till next week, you would get your 2 ready. Now, what if we increase it to 3? 3 times 3 gives you 9. 9 times 3 is 27. On the 3rd generation, 27 times 3 equals 81. This is powerful. Equals 81. Are you with me? Before, on the 3rd level for bringing 2, you had only 16. But this time around, on the 3rd level, you have 81. How many did you bring or train? 1 extra created a difference of 76 persons, or 65 persons rather. What is the magic? The magic of an extra 1. In other words, when I keep on missing that 1 person per day, I keep on limiting myself to only 16. Let me give you the power for addition of this system. What if you decide to increase it to 5, which is adding extra 2? Adding how many? Just extra 2. And you train and sponsor the 2 extra. And instead of 2 or 3, there are now 5 in your front line. Of course, all of us have 5 best friends who, if we tell to come into a business, they would come into a business without question. I got like about almost 20 of the friends who I said, look, make sure you do this. They are doing it even without knowing it. One of them is in the program today, only today, not before today. So now, please listen. This is very important. 5 times 5 gives you 25. 25 times 5, 125. 125 times 5, 625. There is a quantum leap from 81 for bringing extra 2 people to 625. Where did the extra 500 and I guess if you get the correct figure, where did the extra 500 plus come from? Where are they coming from? they are coming from what we'll call the powerful system, so simple that anyone can do it. Why can anyone do it? Because anyone can get at least 5 people and ask the question, do you know anyone who wants a lifestyle change? If for the past 1 week you've not gotten your 5 people, we call them the 5 ghost sheep, is because you are not asking the question, do you know anyone who wants a lifestyle change? Don't forget, 2 times 2 is what? 4. So if you can train, if I can help you sponsor that 5 people, by sponsoring means train them enough to know exactly what I'm training you today. And you don't need to do the training yourself. The system already has the training. And you don't need to do the prospecting yourself. The system already tells you that every day, 1 o'clock, there's going to be a prospecting program like you are hearing now. If you have brought like 5 persons to sit here and also listen, what would you be doing at this point? You brought 5 persons and you brought them down to come and listen. What will you yourself be doing at this point? Let's hear you, Obong. Akpan. You are given the opportunity to bring 5 persons to this program right now. And Obong cannot unmute himself. Who else has an answer? Maybe you raise up your hand. You would only sit and watch and listen. And at the end of the program, the person says, I am in. Yeah, he said, you'll be listening to the program. Simple. And you make the money. Is it too hard to spend 1 hour every day to listen to a program and invite others to listen to a program and start making money? Is it too hard? Bros, you do worse than that. Every day I've been going to town. I spend like 3 hours every day to town. I spend sometimes 4 or 5 hours. The other day I spent 6 hours coming back. But we are saying stay at the comfort of your home, or if you are around mainland, bring the people to number 33 Oduduwa. By this time, even right now, Oduduwa up there, there is like a stadium now. The program is holding there. People are listening, and I'm the comfort of my house, also airing what we have. That is powerful system. Tap from that system. Number three, remember we talked about network marketing. Number 2, we said 2 times 2 is 4. That shows you that you don't need to go and bring the whole world. Number 3 is remove your mind from sales. Remove your mind from sales. There is something we call the salesman syndrome. If you see salespeople, you know who they are. Salespeople, they do everything and anything to make sure they move products for as much as they can, but you keep on jumping from one company to another. When a new product comes, they abandon this one, they go for the next one, because their target and their ability to survive is dependent on how much they move of the product. That is not network marketing. Network marketing says limit sales, delete sales, lower sales, de-emphasize sales, and increase consumption and increase sponsorship. Network marketing is not go and move 100 million naira worth of products and earn maybe 10% or 15% of the money. No. Network marketing is saying you on your own buy 50,000, 100,000, 200 according to the need of your lifestyle. And then encourage every other person up to maybe that's 625 persons to also do what? Do the same. Are you to bring the 625? No, you are to generate an opportunity where the system will by itself do it for you. Don't tell me it's sounding easy here. It's very easy even out there. The reason why you're not getting it is because 1, you have not tested the products, or 2, because you have not tested the system, 3, you don't even trust the system, and 4, maybe you just feel. Anyhow, you're not even trying it at all. You can't say something is not working when you have not persistently used that thing over a period of time. So What happens to those who go out selling? Selling is not part of this business. Selling connotes the idea. It generates the feeling that they are going to bump into strangers, the feeling that they are going to go to people who they do not even know, and they will go to strangers and would have to master the skill of selling even a refrigerator to an Eskimo. That is not network marketing. If you have very powerful professional salesmen, they fail in network marketing, because network marketing is not about the skills of selling. It is rather about the skills of relationship, rapport, your ability to connect with the friends you have or people that you have and show them a way that they could live and get better. If you give me 10 salesmen, I will do better with 3 teachers who have no sales background. 95% of the people you meet out there do not have sales background. For some of us as investors and entrepreneurs, we have had establishments where we need to recruit young ladies. Once they come in and see that, the first question they want to ask you, if you give them the opportunity to ask you, they'll ask you, am I going to be selling? Is it marketing? Why? Because 95% of the world population are non-sales people. So why struggle for only the 5% of the world's population that are into sales when they are so much with a lot of bravado and a good egoistic method of even answering you? Our system look for that 95% of the non-sales background, and we cool down, patiently train them on how to teach others to teach others. And how do you teach? You teach the one person to teach the 5 persons, and the 5 persons are taught how to teach their own 5 persons, which is 125. And the 125 too are also taught how to teach their 5 persons, which is 625. If you have gotten this clear, this is the system that will give us the money we are looking for. This is a system. Look, if you go to the army, they don't command more than 5 persons. A general does not command more than 5. It's the same with the Navy, the same with anywhere they go. You have at least 5 people to take care of. Anything more than that is like dropping one bottle here, drop one here, you feel another one. When you drop another one, will go down. That's how it goes. It continues to go. I'm sure you have seen people amass a lot of wealth. You have seen people pull a lot of crowd, and all of a sudden, their network crashes because they do not do what we are doing. We call it sponsoring. What is sponsoring? In our system, sponsoring means finding the time to teach them everything you know about the system and about the product and about the business, the company, and their compensation plan. That is sponsoring. If you bring somebody into this opportunity and you did not plan that the person will succeed, then why bring the person in the first place? If you get that point very clear, then we have to move to the next level. And the next level is what we call what you must do. 4 things you must do in network marketing. 4 things you must do. This is very important. Never show a person the key to your vehicle without, first of all, training the person how to drive. What I'm doing now is that I'm training all the novices how to drive. You realize that in about 1 hour program, we spent about almost 40 minutes training you how to drive. The last part of it is the 4 things you must do to succeed in network marketing. You can't skip any of these 4. If you skip any of these 4, then you will not be successful in network marketing. You may not be a network marketer, or you may not get money in network marketing the way you want to get it, and you end in frustration. This last part of the training is very important. I would want you to understand it very clear in your mind by using an illustration. Imagine that you are traveling on a highway from east to Lagos. maybe poor East to expensive Lagos or to wealthy Lagos. In this place, you have an option to trek to Lagos, almost impossible. So what do you need to do first? What do you need to do? You want to get your destination in Lagos. What do you need to do? All right. Somebody says, I've not heard anybody. What do you need to do? Nobody knows what to do. You first of all need to find a vehicle. When you get a vehicle, what do? You get in and get started. You just found a vehicle. And the vehicle is what? Elken Global. What are you asked to do? Number one, get into the car and get started. You can choose the type of vehicle you want. Whatever vehicle you choose, make sure they have this criteria. Their products should be good, effective, well-known, tested over a period. 2, make sure their compensation plan is good, and make sure you have evidence of their ability to pay over a period. And the last criteria for you to choose your vehicle is, please make sure that they have a simple system for prospecting, for training, and then for making sure your money gets to you, including who your upline is. Check the integrity of the person who brought you in. Once you get this clear, you are in for something serious. Now, on getting in and getting started, you may start with, some companies have $20, some 100, some 200, some 500, of course, some 800 US dollars, depending on which of the vehicle you choose and their compensation plan. Once you see yourself in, the next thing you have to do is, if you remain in that getting in, get started, you may just remain there. So if you enter a vehicle and you must get to Lagos, what do? You must create opportunity to visit the fuel station and buy your fuel. To buy the fuel is to buy the products of your company. Once you buy the fuel, will you remain in the filling station? No. Remember, we are going to Lagos. You want to use up the fuel. Use up the fuel. The use of the fuel will be giving you closer to your destination. So in network marketing, you must encourage the consumption of the products. Once a person starts consuming it, he opens his eyes, his tentacles, his everything, his idiomoto, to check if there is anything he has seen. Be sensitive to it, positive. Me, I even ask you, if you see anything negative, make it clear. That usage of the fuel is a use of the product that forms the basis. Why? Because in our business, testimonial bank is very important. I use a product, it worked for me. I had ulcer, it stopped. I had stomach guts, it stopped. I had inflexible stooling, constipation, a whole lot of things they mentioned, and they all stopped. That is what people need to hear. That is what they need to hear. Are you ready to give testimonies about the product? If you are not ready to test the product that they have, do not invest your money. Because once you use the product, network marketing strives on word of mouth, not media adverts. Of course, media advert will give you the crowd, but they will want that soft touch from the person who has to use it. Because in network marketing, what you sell is your goodwill. What you sell is your integrity, your person. People do not buy your products because they like the company. They buy it because they know you. use the product. Then there is something that happens when you enter into a vehicle. Most times you are in a vehicle and you buy something you want to eat. What do? You share with your friends. You say that they are strangers. You don't keep them strangers for 8-10 hours in the same bus. No, it doesn't happen. What do? You befriend them. Remember, the secret to success is make a friend and befriend their friends. What did I say? Make a friend and befriend their friends. Because you also need to help their friends to understand what they are into. Sometimes they may just tell you, I am not made for network marketing, but they are your friends. If they are your friends, then it means when you befriend their friends, you will do the work for their friends. Once they see the money, they are made for network marketing. So the selling part that is involved in network marketing is that sharing of what you have. I have my products. I have shared it to some people. I dropped it to one man. He used the product. He said he wants a pack of VIP. Share. So the product you bought has two things to do. One, use and see the efficacy. Share a sample to your friends, and they will also see the efficacy and they will buy. Or create an opportunity where you do professional sharing, where people directly buy who are not interested in your business. Have you understood that? We have mentioned three things that must happen. One, get in, get started. Number two is buy what? Buy the fuel that will take you down. Number three, use up the fuel, which is the product. And then number four, many people think that once they have bought the products, invested their money, that the game is over. That is the beginning of the game. You would need to get to Lagos. If you go with automatic transmission of your car and you remain in GR1 down to Lagos, will you get to Lagos? Of course, you get to Lagos, but you know what will happen to you. Maybe you spend 24 hours, but by the time you reach, you'll be buying a gearbox of close to almost 1 million naira. You really want to do that. GR1, 5 persons. Train only these 5 so much that they already can know how to also sponsor their 5. Train the 5 so much that they can sponsor their own 5. Train the other 5, which is after training, you are in GR1. When they enter to the second GR of 25 persons, you are in GR2. 125, you are in GR3. 6, you are in GR4. Until you enter overdrive, money comes every month. If you have understood this very clearly, let me show you one thing. No building of an skyscraper comes to life until after about 6 months. Dig, 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 dig down to bedrock. This is your building time. Build for the next 6 months and watch what will happen to your business. And once it comes up and the money starts flowing, you will start seeing first structure, second structure, third, fourth, going up, up, up until the skyscraper is done. That is the invitation we have invited you to come and take a look. For now, it's very easy, and I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to sponsor until there is no more want. Don't forget that during the course of this training, there are 10 napkin presentations. I will send the 10 napkin presentation to you on request. 10 napkin presentation to you on request. And if you need a 10 napkin presentation right now, all you need to do is text your number on the Zoom program right now. Before the conclusion of the Zoom program, your carrier would have sent the napkin presentation. In fact, she will give you 18 napkin presentations, but the 10 is very important. It is called the 45-second presentation that will change your life. This is a gift. That ebook is sold for about $1,000 US. But we have a way, we had a way of paying, and we've gotten it for you free of charge. Some of the topics you're going to see is that you may not even need to do seminars. You only need to maybe follow them and bring them to training like this, and they listen in. When they listen in, they get interested. You will learn about the ABC principle. You don't need to talk. Just do a 2-3-way call or create a Zoom function where everybody will be there. And you create another one. It's called the sizzling session. The sizzling session is where you go to find place, find hotels, sit down there, take some drink, watch around, and one person is there as a person you're prospecting about. Almost 5 leaders are there discussing big businesses, and you see it coming. I didn't ask you to text your name. I said text your number. Sending me Omini Friday is not correct. You get it now? You're also going to learn about the power of octagon. It will show you what it can do for you. The power of numbers, how that number can progressively go to a certain level where making money becomes just a mere protocol. Today, in the next 5 minutes, I would discuss the compensation plan. Have you understood this? Showing you the compensation plan is just a protocol. It's just let me finish work. Else, you are already good to go. So, welcome to Elken, Nigeria. Elken, Africa, compensation plan. Yukera, you have to share from your end. But because I have 5 minutes, I will not follow the slide. I will just use the opportunity to show you a little of some of the things that are very, very powerful with the Elken compensation plan. And this Elken compensation plan, if you understand it, you are going to go places with it. And a lot of people are going to follow you. A lot of people are going to listen to what you have. This Elken compensation plan is one of the simplest I've ever seen. It may look a lot funny, difficult for those who are coming in for the first time, but I give you this assurance by my assessment and with my 24 years in network marketing, I want to believe that this is the simplest and easier way to make money. Eukarya. Okay? This is the easiest. It is called hybrid. Hybrid means that it has binary session and it has unit level session. When you hear of binary, most of the people who have practiced binary know that binary fails in a very short while. Many people who are into companies called binary, I pity them because they make the big money. They create a euphoria that there's going to be big money coming, but we know that just after a short period, what will happen? The money will cease coming because the company will pack their load and run away after making the big money they want to make. If they continue, they will vomit every money that they have made. But why did the company choose this? Because the company wants you to have what we call retirement benefits. The company also wants you to create a team that will not be competing with themselves. You have seen a situation where a top leader and a down leader, a new leader are fighting. A top leader is maneuvering to collect product from somebody so that they can make bigger money or so that he will lose money and they will make money. This company's compensation plan cancels all of that. In the binary section, even if you have 100 people, you have to put them between right or left. In other words, you must help your downline. The throwing of this network in such a way that one gets so big is corrected because you have the right to even help your downline to balance their own leg by fixing it on the right or on the left. This is very, very important. It cancels all the troubles I have ever thought of that is in binary session with Elken compensation plan. There are a number of things I would just want to mention quickly before we move. If you are making your investment, feel free to do so. It's going to be wonderful. Number one, it has unique selling points that no other has beaten. It ranked number one in Asia Pacific, the company, and they are ranked up top 50 to 100 in the network marketing news. The use of their compensation plan is in such a way that if it does not benefit you here, it will benefit the other side. The unit level agrees and allows you to create multiple registrations, but I give you to registration of up to how many? 5. That 5 will create every detail that you need. The levels that is needed for you to succeed and complete the cycle in Elken compensation plan is only but 7 levels. The former one I was 17, and I did up to 16. There is flexible package on entry, and that flexible package of entry tells you that you can enter with elites of 65,000. You can enter as a pro of 125,000, but if you want a water purifier, 191,000. You can enter also as a VIP between 377,000 to 438,000 to 522,000, depending on whether you want only one product session or you want an addition of 1 water purifier or you want addition of 2, 3 water purifiers, whichever. So these are the things. The pro has an advantage. The elite has an advantage. Your advantage is that you can enter with small money. But the VIP has a bigger advantage that its money is big. The rest of these things you are showing me is not for today. Thank you very much. Just fix it on the other side. The car award given by this company is up to how much? $30,000. And you can collect them little by little. You don't wait until you die before you collect. And you can earn the car award severally. The Villa Award is $150,000 US, and you can earn it severally. The calculation is very simple. The total of 63% of the money that goes to the company goes back to us as distributors. All you need to do is learn how to place your leg and learn how to quickly get your people in as fast and as quick as possible. That is what we are doing between now until the end of this September. We want to get it really very big. We also have another powerful thing, and that is there is going to be a promo. First of all, we have inbuilt a travel award fund of 3%. Outside that, there is a promo right now for Nigerian market. And that promo is that you should graduate from now till the next 6 months. If you're able to produce 12,000 BV, 12,500 BV, you would go with us to, what's the name? To Cape Town. You go to Cape Town for 5 days, 4 nights in Cape Town. All expense paid by the company. You take care of your visa charges. Of course, the company will provide the documents necessary for you to get your visa. That's not a problem for us. Between now till February, between today till February, is it possible that you could influence a number of people to buy their pack? That is what is possible with us here. That is what you have to do. I want to express my thanks to all of you for being part of this program, because time will fail us if we go and enumerate all the good things about the company, the product. But now, before we go, there are testimonies coming in about our product. I would just limit my discussion of this product to only one, because that is what I'm I'm seriously making, sorry, there's a call stopping my internet. Let me put it and don't disturb. It's already there. Hold the phone for me and always block the call. All right. Now, instead of me to stay here to discuss with you about spirulina, I will only want to do something. I have sent the video on spirulina on testimonies and the rest on how it is done. So many people. The powerful thing about the spirulina is that the owner of the company, the founder of the company, had a problem where he was giving chemotherapy. And of course, you know what it means to get a chemotherapy. And he got that chemotherapy because he was an engineer for 12 years in the ship, and he made billions, but could not, was watching himself, could not use the money because he was not healthy. He had to get a number of doctors and scientists who went into an investigation of what he could do to take care of his cancer and then his problem with UK, what do you call it? What type of treatment that he used. It is in Japan that he found out that, yes, it is possible that he could still live normal life outside after having had this problem 30 years ago. They took him to Japan, where they only told him that the only thing he can use that will help him was spirulina. Why would spirulina work? Because spirulina is called the single cell plant. I wanted to understand what it means. I asked him directly, and he told me point blank that, look, the only plant cell that's a single cell in the whole world is spirulina. How do you mean by single cell? Single cell means at the point of conception where the sperm meets the egg. That time where conception starts, when it has not divided into two, that's a single cell. That is life. So when you take spirulina, you are taking life. It means that if it is an animal plant, it's like if it's a human thing, you are committing cannibalism. So that there's no way a cancer cell will survive when the cancer is seeing several lives coming in, more than it can do. So there are more cells dying than more new life coming into your body. So when you are talking about when you are selling spirulina, you are selling life. By the time he went back and wanted to start real business with it, the man had died at the age of 100. It is his second generation, his first generation rather, that he contracted business with. His name is El. The other one is Ken. So we have Elken. And the company used this spirulina with the concept I'm giving you now for 10 years to become #1 in Malaysia, #1 in Asia Pacific. And they used only single product to become world, to delve into international countries. If that is the case, I am using spirulina. And of course, I got so stressed after the whole program and I have to move a whole lot of things. I got so stressed. If you look at me, the stress is still all over. He was taking 40 capsules of 40 tablets of spirulina for 30 years. I have started with 20, and of course, I'm planning to increase it to how many? 40. My VIP pack I bought is meant for consumption. Seriously, it's meant for consumption. And I have tried using it on the skin. I've already begun to see the difference. You are looking at me at the age of 70. If you check his ear, his eyes, this in here, it says since he started using spirulina, no single hair loss, which of course by now, he said those who did not use died 10 years later, and he has survived for the next 30 years. He is planning 100 years. When you call him, when you tell him, okay, morning, he will tell you 100 years. Thank you very much for being part of this program. Go there and call the people who has invited you and tell them, look, now that I have seen the opportunity to elongate my life, I'm not going to stop. And if I don't stop, you will not stop. It's okay? So at this stage, there's nobody here that have used the products that really would have loved to give us testimony. Please, because of our time, let's leave it at this point, and I will send you all the videos. Of course, some of you already have the video. Thank you very much for being part of this program. I am going to create an opportunity for all of us to make money together. We are one family. So, Elken morning, and we appreciate all of you. Once again, thank you.